from the comfort of your listening device, it's MashUpheaval, your all-request live performance mashup podcast. Hosted by your mashup expert, Amelia Ray.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember.
Hello and welcome to this episode of MashUpheaval, your all-request live performance mashup podcast. I'm your host, Amelia Ray, coming to you from Helsinki with some wacky mashups today. I'll provide some information at the end of the show on how to request a mashup. Our first song of the day goes out to Carla in Addis, who has requested a mashup of On the Street Where You Live from My Fair Lady and Carlos Gardel's El Día que Me Quieras. Let's put these two songs in the blender and see what comes out. Acaricia mi el sueño, el suave murmullo de tu suspirar. Cómo ríe la vida si tus ojos negros me quieren mirar. Y si es mío el amparo de tu risa leve que es como un cantar. Ella quieta mi herida, todo se olvida. I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. Día que me quieras, la rosa que engalana se vestirá de fiesta con su mejor color. Y al viento las campanas dirán que ya eres mía. Y locas las fontanas y contarán su amor. La noche que me quieras, desde el azul del cielo, las estrellas celosas nos mirarán pasar. Y un rayo misterioso arañará en tu pelo, luciérnaga curiosa que verá que eres mi consuelo. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Y un rayo misterioso aranida en tu pelo, luciérnaga curiosa que verá que eres mi consuelo. Where you live, where you live, where you live. On the Street Where You Live, from the 1956 Loewe and Lerner musical My Fair Lady, and El Día que Me Quieras from the 1935 film of the same name, for Carla in Addis. One of the most popular versions of On the Street Where You Live was sung by the legendary Nat King Cole, whose daughter, Natalie Cole, covered Gardel's El Día que Me Quieras on her 2013 album, Natalie Cole in Español. Host of American Top 40 Casey Kasem refused to say the name of the first single from George Michael's debut solo album, Faith, in 1987, referring to it during his show as simply the new George Michael single. 5 years earlier, Marvin Gaye had released his first single since his exit from Motown earlier that year, a song that George Michael would go on to cover at the 1988 Nelson Mandela 70th birthday tribute. Here for Yulitza in San Francisco is a mashup of I Want Your Sex by George Michael and Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. There's things that you guess and things that you know. There's boys you can trust and girls that you don't. There's little things you hide and little things that you show. Sometimes you think you're gonna get it, but you don't, and that's just the way it. I swear I won't tease you, won't tell you no lies. I don't need no Bible, just look in my eyes. I've waited so long, baby, now that we're friends. Every man's got his patience, and here's where mine ends. I want your sex, I want your love, I want your sex, I want your sex. It's playing on my mind, it's dancing on my soul. It's taking so much time, so why don't you just let me go? I'd really like to try, oh, I'd really love to know. Will you tell me you're gonna regret it? And I'll tell you that I love you, but you still say no. Swear I won't tease you, won't tell you no lies. I don't need no Bible, just look in my eyes. I've waited so long, baby, out in the cold. I can't take much more, girl, I'm losing control. Whenever blue teardrops are falling and my emotional stability is leaving me, there is something I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. And darling, I know you'll be there to believe me. The love you give to me will heal me. If you don't know the thing you're feeling, oh, I can tell you, darling, that it's sexual healing. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, 'cause you do it right. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, 'cause you do it right. I'm not your father, I'm not your brother. Talk to your sister, I am a lover. Kick it, kick it, kick it, come on. And it's good to me, and it's so good to me, my baby. Whoa, 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 come take control. Just grab a hold of my body and mind. Ooh, we'll be making it, honey. Oh, we're feeling fine. You're my medicine. Open up and let me in. Darling, you're so great. I can't wait for you to operate. What's your definition of dirty, baby? What do you consider pornography? Don't you know I love you till it hurts me, baby? Don't you think it's time you had sex with me? What's your definition of dirty, baby? What do you call pornography? Don't you know I love you till it hurts me, baby? Don't you think it's time you had sex with me? Sex with me. Sex with me. Ooh, have sex with me. Kick it, come on. All right, sexual healing, and I Want Your Sex There for Yulitza in San Francisco. Today's episode of MashUpheaval featured the songs On the Street Where You Live, written by Frederick Loewe and Alan J. Lerner. El Día Que Me Quieras, written by Carlos Gardel and Alfredo Pera. I Want Your Sex, written by George Michael. And Sexual Healing, written by Marvin Gaye, Odell Brown, and David Ritz. The background song, Papa Was a Bloody War Pig, is a mashup of War Pigs, written by Tony Iommi, Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. And Papa Was a Rolling Stone, written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of MashUpheaval. If you would like to request a mashup, send me an email to mashupheaval@ameliaray.net. Special thanks to patrons Emily Rogers and Mace Mamlock. If you would like to support the show by becoming a patron, head on over to patreon.com/Amelia Ray. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again for listening, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another episode of
MashUpheaval.
Thanks, Business Class.